In 1973, U.S. attorneys charged Herbert Sperling with being one of the chief bosses in an organized crime, multi-million-dollar heroin smuggling operation. Sperling was New York's link to the French Connection, importing hundreds of kilos of pure heroin from France and supplying them to major dealers on the East Coast of the United States. Sperling was indicted by a federal narcotics task force. He was sentenced to life without parole.
Did you ever think you would be pushing a broom, or?
Well, in life, most people don't think that they're going to be doing menial labor. But I don't look at it as menial labor.
Why don't you look at it as menial labor?
Most things are what you think they are. I'm not menial, so I don't think anything I do is menial labor. My mind is very strong.
You've been incarcerated for how long, Herbie?
Almost 17 years.
17 years?
Yeah, and I still can't get the law.
You're still appealing your...
I certainly am, every day. The papers I gave you to prove that Professor Dershowitz sent allegations to the Court of Appeals about the original judge, Judge Pollack, on my case, conspiring with the U.S. attorney on how to defeat my motions and why I can't get the law. I can't get a hearing. And everybody says you can't be framed. If I can't be framed, why can't I get the hearing?
You told me also that your son is in prison as well?
No, my son was framed by the government because of Nicky Bonds trying to get out of jail. What the government does is they arrest somebody and they charge him with myriad crimes.
I'm sorry, with what kind of crimes?
Myriad crimes, a great number of crimes.
Myriad crimes.
I don't mean to use too big of words. I don't want to confuse the audience.
Okay.
They get somebody, they arrest him for a lot of crimes that they allege he committed. Now the guy doesn't want to go to jail. So what does he do? He trades in 30 or 40 other people for himself so he don't go to jail. The government knows crime by its nature is a secret thing. How could one or two people know about 300-400 people? But they use them to testify, all right, and destroy 30, 40, 50 people's lives so they can get out of prison. These guys aren't informants or stool pigeons, they're liars. They make up stories and they destroy other people and their families in exchange for getting out of jail themselves. That's what Nicky Bonds did to my son.
So your son was accused of being a drug...
My son was accused of being involved in a drug conspiracy. Total lie. The kid is 100% innocent. The only reason they did it is because of me being in jail, obviously to put some kind of pressure on me, and I don't make up stories about nobody. I don't play that game.
Nicky Bonds, as I recall, was a big-time heroin salesman, wasn't he?
Nicky Bonds is a girl, and I hope we have this on TV.
I'm sorry,
Nicky Bonds is a girl. That's what he is. I don't know what he was or what he wasn't. I don't know the man. That's the whole point of everything. I happen to be...
What do you mean by Nicky Bonds is a girl?
He's a girl. He's a fag. He's a punk.
So what kind of sense?
In fact, I shouldn't say he's a punk and a fag because I'm insulting punks and fags.